continuing our discussion on permutations and combinations, we were discussing permutations, aka arrangements, and we were discussing the example of 5 boys and four girls. Quick recap of the case where we're told to arrange 5 boys, 4 girls on 9 seats such that first 5 are boys, or the boys are together and girls are together. Boys sit together and girls sit together. So that's when we have 5 boys here and 4 girls here. Or we could have 4 girls first and then 5 boys. Now this would be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, or better 5 factorial. And this would be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, or better 4 factorial. So the result would be 5 factorial times 4 factorial, or is plus, and this would be 4 factorial times 5 factorial. Or instead you could do 5 factorial times 4 factorial times 2. Whatever is the answer is the number of arrangements. इसमें कोई question है तो please पूछो. Okay. अच्छा, अब थोड़ा technical case आ रहा है. Now it says that 5 boys and 4 girls have to be seated on 9 seats such that all boys sit together. All boys sit together. Now, what does this mean? One scenario would be 5 boys sitting together and then come the 4 girls. That's one scenario. There's another scenario where 1 girl sit here, then there are 5 boys, and then there are 3 girls. Then there's another scenario, 2 girls here, 5 boys here, and then 2 girls here. And so on till the last case. Then we'll have 3 girls here, 1 girl here, and then we'll have 4 girls here and 5 boys here. Okay, these are all the cases. But we can't be considering all these cases in a question. That would be very, very time consuming, especially when number of boys are like 30 and number of girls are 12. That would be very, very time consuming अगर हम एक एक case इस तरह से list down करें. What we do instead is something called grouping. This group has to stick together. So I'm going to call it one group. This is one group. And how many arrangement does this group has? It has an arrangement of 5 factorial. So 5 boys on 5 chairs have 5 factorial arrangements. So I'm going to call this 5 factorial group. Okay. Let's consider it as one group. So this is, let's consider it as one person for now. So this is one person, and then there are 4 girls. So how many arrangement does this have? 5 people. Now these are 5 people on 5 seats. So that's going to be 5 factorial. We have 5 people. We're considering 5 boys as one person. because these 5 people have to be grouped together. So for now, we're saying that that's just one person. So we have now 5 people, and 5 people arranged on 5 seats is 5 factorial. So the answer would be 5 factorial times this 5 factorial. The group has an arrangement of 5 factorial, and then these 5 people have an arrangement of 5 factorial. So the answer would be 5 factorial times 5 factorial. Whatever is the answer. What is 5 factorial times 5 factorial? Hold on. 5. Okay, this calculator is not usable. जो भी होता है 5 factorial times 5 factorial, that's the answer. Okay, now I'm changing the question to all girls sit together. All girls sit together. So group बना लेते हैं. So the girls 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make this a group, and this group has 4 factorial possible arrangement. Now we're saying that this is one person and we have 5 more people. So that's a total of 6 people on 6 chairs. So that is 6 factorial times this 4 factorial. So that is the total number of arrangements if all girls have to be sitting together. हैदर समझ आ रहा है? अच्छा हैदर तो है ही नहीं. अदन एंड फजील समझ आ रहा है?
जी मिस.
Okay. Then there's a case that three particular students sit together. Three particular students sit together. So वही हो गया कि साथ, Sara and Hassan, they have to sit together. So we group them, and this group has 3 factorial arrangements. 3 people, 3 seats, 3 factorial. So that's a group. We're going to consider it as one person for now. That's 3 people. So other than that, we have 6 people left in the group. 9 में से 3 निकाल लिए तो 6 रह गए. उनको भी इधर लिख लेते हैं, ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is going to be 7 factorial. These are 7 people on 7 chairs, 7 factorial times this group already had 3 factorial arrangements, so times 3 factorial. So that gives, I have 30240 written with me. So that's the number of total number of arrangements if you have to make 3 particular people sit together. Okay. Then there's the case which is, पहले एक recap करते हैं case that all boys sit together. Recap. All boys sit together. So a group of 5 people, 5 factorial. Consider this as one group. So I consider this as one person. And other than that, we have 4 more people in the group. So that collectively gives 5 factorial. And there's already 5 factorial here. So another 5 factorial. So if all boys have to be made to sit together, then that's the total number of arrangements. We had already discussed this. Now the new question is, all boys do not sit together. So for this, what you'll do, you'll say total, you'll calculate total arrangements minus all boys sit together. So what are the total arrangements? 9 people on 9 seats. That's 9 factorial or 9p9 minus all boys sit together is 5 factorial times 5 factorial. So whatever is the answer for this is our answer. I've written it comes out to be 348480. It's probably correct. I don't have a functional calculator right now, but that's probably it. Okay. Then you might be asked to find the number of arrangements if all girls do not sit together. So again, what we'll do is total arrangements minus all girls sit together. Total is 9 factorial unrestricted arrangements minus 4 girls का क्या था, एक तो group हो गया उसमें 4 girls हैं, so that's going to be 4 factorial, and then there are 5 more people in the group, so that's a total of 6 factorial arrangements types times 4 factorial. So this is going to be 6 factorial times 4 factorial, which gives 3, 4, 5, 600 arrangements. Okay. Then you might be asked to find the number of arrangements when all boys do not, boys are not together. That's the case. Boys are not sitting together. That means no 2 boys can sit together. Boys के बीच में gap है. So when such questions come up, what you have to do, you first make space for the girls. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 girls, 4 seats, 4 factorial. Times, now the boys cannot sit together. So a boy can sit here, a boy can sit here, a boy can sit here, here, or here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spots, 5 people. So 5p5 or 5 factorial. So that's again 4 factorial times 5 factorial. This is 5 factorial. Okay. Then there's the case that girls are not sitting together or girls are separated from each other. Girls do not sit together or girls are separated. Okay, so for that, you first make space for boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boys, 5 seats. So either 5p5 or 5 factorial. Now the girls cannot sit together. That means we can have a girl here or here or here or here or here and or here. So that's how many seats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seats for 4 girls. So now you can't write 4p6. That's math error. That doesn't make any sense. The bigger number has to be at the top. So 6 seats for 4 girls. So you write times 6p4. Okay, it's always the bigger number at the top. So if the seats are more, तो फिर you write seats at the top. So 6p4. This would be the answer. 5 factorial times 6p4. Okay. Let's shift from the boys and girls example for a while, and then we'll come back to it. For now, we're discussing another example. We have 5 Shakespeare books. I have no idea how to spell this, unfortunately. I'm writing SP to save myself from embarrassment. 5 Shakespeare books, 4 J.K. Rowling books, and 3 Enid Blyton books. Now the question would be, um, arrangements or arrange so that the Enid Blyton books are separated from each other. So that means these 3 books cannot be placed consecutively on a shelf. ये सारी books एक shelf पे पड़ी हैं, but Enid Blyton की कोई भी 2 books इकट्ठी नहीं हो सकती. They have to be separated. So same process. पहले make space for all the other books. So 5 Shakespeare books, 4 J.K. Rowling books. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 places for 9 books. So it's actually either 9p9 or 9 factorial. ये लिख लिया. Times. Now, Enid Blyton books can be here or here or here or here or here or here. So how many spots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spots available for 3 books. So we're going to write 10p3. So whatever is the answer for 9 factorial times 10p3 is the number of arrangements. Okay. बैक टू बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स एग्जाम्पल। इसमें बेटा कुछ नहीं समझ आया तो आस्क। ऑल्सो ना क्लास नहीं मिस करनी है आपने, क्योंकि ये काफी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक चल रहा है। इसमें एक भी लेसन मिस करोगे तो फिर अगले दिन कुछ नहीं समझ आएगा। या अगर मिस कर रहे हो तो मुझे एटलीस्ट एडवांस में बता दो, ताकि फिर मैं उस दिन कुछ और कराऊं या पिछला रिवाइज कराऊं। ओके, नेक्स्ट इज अगेन बैक टू 5 boys 4 girls. Two particular girls sit between 2 boys. कोई भी 2 boys हैं, in between them 2 girls have to sit. So that's a group again. Any 2 boys but 2 particular girls, Sarah and Hina, have to sit between any 2 boys. इसका हम एक ग्रुप बनाएंगे. So how many contenders for this spot? 5 boys हैं. So 5. How many contenders for this spot? Remaining 4 boys रह गए तो 4. So that could be 5 times 4. या हम ये भी कह सकते हैं 5p2. 5 boys हैं और 2 seats अवेलेबल है, तो 5p2. या फिर बेसिक काउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल के अकॉर्डिंग फर्स्ट स्पॉट में दे कुड बी 5 boys and सेकंड स्पॉट पे दे कुड बी 4 boys. So 5 times 4 20. And in the middle, there's Sarah and Hina. So it could also be Hina and Sarah. So that's 2 arrangements in between. So this would be 2 times 1 कह लें. यहाँ 2 contenders हैं और इसके फिर 1 contender हो जाएगा. So the box has 5 times 2 times 4 arrangements. That's 40 arrangements. Now that's a group. We consider it as 1 person. So that's 4 people. Ab baki 5 people reh gaye from the group. So this has 6 factorial arrangements times this had 40 arrangements times 40. So whatever is the answer for this is the number of arrangements if 2 particular girls sit between any 2 boys. Okay. Next is 2 particular girls sit between 2 particular boys. कोई खास 2 boys हैं जिनके बीच में खास 2 girls ने बैठना है. So again grouping process. Ab that's Sarah and Hina, and this could be Saad and this is Ali. So 2 particular boys हैं जिनके बीच में 2 particular girls ने बैठना है. So इसके लिए 2 contenders हैं, 2 boys हैं. So 2 और इसके लिए फिर 1 contender होगा 1. And similarly we have 2 contenders here, so 2 times 1. So now this box has 4 arrangements only. So it goes down to 4. So iski 4 arrangements and that is considered as 1 person. And then there are 5 more people. So 6 factorial aa gaya, total arrangements times 4. Else. Okay, one more example and then we call it a day. 7 ट्रॉफीज हैं, 2 क्रिकेट हैं, क्रिकेट की ट्रॉफीज हैं, 4 फुटबॉल, 1 swimming. These have to be arranged on a shelf so that football trophies are kept together. Okay. So the 4 football trophies should be kept together. So that's, we have to group that 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would have 4 factorial arrangements. We'll call this, we'll consider it as 1 trophy. And then there are remaining 3 trophies left, 2 of cricket and 1 of swimming. And these together, 4 trophies, have 4 factorial arrangements times, this had 4 factorial arrangements as well. So times 4 factorial. 4 factorial times 4 factorial is the answer for part A. Part B is football trophies are together and cricket trophies are together. Football trophies are kept together and cricket trophies are together. So cricket together. So again, grouping 4 football trophies, 4 factorial, 2 cricket trophies, 2 factorial, 1 group, 1 group, and then there's 1 trophy left for swimming. So these are considered as 3 trophies. So 3 factorial. The football group has 4 factorial arrangements and the cricket group has 2 factorial arrangements. So the final answer would be 4 factorial times 2 factorial times 3 3 factorial तो पहले हो गया times 2 factorial times 4 factorial, the arrangements of both the groups, which was 2 and 4 factorial. सो 3 फैक्टोरियल आ गया कि ग्रुप बनने के बाद 3 ट्रॉफीज आ गई, तो 3 फैक्टोरियल, एक ग्रुप की 4 फैक्टोरियल अरेंजमेंट है और एक ग्रुप की 2 फैक्टोरियल अरेंजमेंट. सो दैट्स हाउ वी गेट दिस आंसर. चलो, दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. कल हम इससे फर्दर बात करेंगे. मेक श्योर यू मेक इट. और अगर बीच में कोई कॉन्सेप्ट मिस हुआ है तो उसको प्लीज वीडियो में देख लेना. ओके, टेक केयर. अल्लाह हाफिज.